What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Seattle Seahawks Dynasty Do-Over Series. We got our first ring of the series in part 2, and now it's time to see if we can go back to back. So just in case you missed part 2 or you don't fully remember, here's a super quick recap of 2016, everything that we did, the re-signings, the signings, the draft picks that we changed. We traded Cliff Averill to the Denver Broncos for a 2018 first, so in part 4 we'll have an extra first round pick to use. We'll want to keep a close eye on the Broncos this season. And here's how the playoffs went. We won the divisional round, went on the road, took down the Atlanta Falcons, and we won an instant classic in Super Bowl 51. If you guys missed part 2, I highly recommend going back and watching it. We did the full play-by-play. It was an amazing game. I won't spoil how it played out. Obviously, you guys can see the final score. We got the victory, but this thing went down to the wire when it didn't quite look like it was going to. And now we're on to 2017, so let's talk real-life Seahawks here. Here are the guys they lost, and when you're using a picture of Steven Hauschka for the slide, I mean, really not a whole lot to speak on here. No major names were lost this offseason. And in a similar sense, pretty underwhelming list of off-season additions as well. Raise your hand if you forgot that Eddie Lacy was a Seattle Seahawk. Luke Joeckel was brought in, former number 2 overall pick. I did also include that they made a trade for Sheldon Richardson, and also in season they did trade for left tackle Dwayne Brown. And here's how the draft played out. So everyone remembers how loaded the 2017 draft class was with talent, and you have a couple solid players here, but overall this was a disappointment. And here's how the season played out. So 9-7 record, middle of the pack offense and defense, second in the NFC West. Remember, this was the Rams' breakout season under Sean McVay. They missed the playoffs for the first time in Russell Wilson's career, and this would be the last year you would see the Legion of Boom play together. And now for the fun part, let's talk changes. So first and foremost, every free agent that you saw a moment ago, we're not bringing any of them in. Eddie Lacy, Luke Joeckel, forget them. They don't exist to us. Sheldon Richardson, Dwayne Brown, not trading for either of them, not giving up that draft capital, not going to pay either of them. We are going to pay Calais Campbell. Instead of signing with Jacksonville and helping lead them to the AFC Championship game, he is now going to join the Legion of Boom on a 4-year, $60 million deal. Now remember, we're picking 32nd because we won the Super Bowl, so at that selection we're going to take Ryan Ramczyk, who actually did go 32nd overall to the Saints in real life, and then we are going to go ahead and take with the 64th pick Cooper Kupp, who went 69th overall in real life. So now let's hop into Madden 18 and see how the team is looking. And super quick before we do that, I want to give a quick shout out to my comments of the day. First and foremost, Abel Aguirre. I had asked the question in one of my Colts rebuilds, has a player ever scored 3 touchdowns before in the Super Bowl? There it is with the answer. Jerry Rice and Jalen Hurts have both done it. I don't know how I forgot Jalen Hurts when that literally just happened, but thank you, Abel. Appreciate it. Pog Slayer, Seahawks 0051, thank you guys both for your comments. Definitely appreciate both of you. And if you want a chance to be highlighted as the comment of the day, let me know who you guys want to see in the next Dynasty Do-Over series. I have a couple options on the table. The Killer Bee Steelers with Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown. The Saints teams of the late 2010s that came so close to winning it all, or at least getting to the big game. Just a couple options. Let me know what your thoughts are, though. So here's a look at the team heading into 2018. And as far as the offense goes, I definitely think it's a capable Super Bowl offense with Russell Wilson at the helm. He's got the weapons in place. Doug Baldwin, Tyler Lockett, a rookie Cooper Kupp, Charles Clay still getting it done. And the offensive line is honestly better than really anything that Russ ever had as a Seahawk. Ali Marpet has blossomed into one of the best guards in the game. You've got a rookie Ryan Ramczyk. We did move Mitchell Schwartz over to the left tackle spot. I think he can be serviceable for us there. If not, he only has, I believe, a year or 2 left on his deal, so maybe we start looking for a replacement. Mark Glowinski has developed. Max Unger is starting to regress, so we did keep him around. Remember, we didn't trade him for Jimmy Graham. It is probably time to start thinking center of the future. Now, defense, we are absolutely loaded. You add Calais Campbell to the Legion of Boom. Chris Jones had a great rookie season, already an 85 overall heading into year 2. I think he will continue to do great things for us. The linebacking core could use a little bit of work. We really just need an outside guy. But I think we could probably survive with PJ Dawson. If we have to have one weak link, I guess a 73 overall, you could do worse than that. Secondary, though, is looking amazing. I mean, obviously, Richard Sherman is Richard Sherman. Casey Hayward, the free agent addition, wasn't super productive in the stat sheet last season, didn't really have too many picks, but still a solid player. He played well for us in the playoffs. Then you have James Bradbury, the second-year player. Shaq Griffin also is a rookie. He is someone that we did not replace him as one of our draft picks, so he is still here. And then, of course, you have Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, and enough said about those guys. And now it's time for the regular season. Week 1, big game on the road at Lambeau Field. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to go through every single regular season game, show you the real life results, every single stat like I did in parts 1 and 2. I'm going to show you guys kind of quarter by quarter. I'm going to show you the first 4 weeks, a brief summary, see how you guys like that. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this or if you prefer that I go back to the old style. So a quarter into the season, the Seahawks are sitting at 2-2 in real life, of course. You lose on the road to the Packers, get a close, ugly win at home against the Niners, go on the road and lose a pretty close one to the Titans, and then destroy the Colts. So hopefully some momentum heading into Week 5. Now let's see how that compares to our results. Meanwhile, we are 3-1 and tied with the Rams for the lead in the NFC West to this point. Let's take a quick look at the schedule. So just like real life, we lose on the road to the Packers, I think also by 8 points actually. Then we do beat the Niners in a close one. We do get the win against the Titans, another close battle, and we beat the Colts by 10. So 3-1, 4 weeks into the season. I'm happy with that. And now in real life, these next 4 games go pretty well for Seattle. They go on the road, beat the Rams, hopefully we can do the same, beat the Giants pretty easily, beat the Texans in an absolute shootout, and then unfortunately go on the road and lose to Washington by just 3, but still sitting at 5-3 at the midseason point, not bad. We're going to hope for around the same, if not hopefully a little bit better. Okay, so a bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. We're 4-4 right now. How the heck does that happen? So, after our win against the Colts, we went a shootout with the Rams, lose relatively a shootout, I would say, with the Giants, lose by 12 to the Texans, and then lose by 6 to Washington. I mean, how is our defense letting up 30-plus points a game with the whole Legion of Boom, plus Calais Campbell, plus Chris Jones? I don't get it. We gotta hope for better in this next stretch, though. And if we can go 3-1 in this stretch, like the real-life Seahawks, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. As you guys can see, they got a couple road wins against the Cardinals and the Niners, lost a close one to the Falcons, and then beat the Eagles at home pretty easily. Let's see how we compare. And okay, we wanted 3-1 in that stretch. That's exactly what we got. We are in a very tight race here for the NFC West. And here's how those 4 games went. So we won another shootout with the Cardinals. We got honestly embarrassed by the Falcons, I'm not going to lie. 42-21, that's not good. We took out our frustrations on the Niners, 45-3 your final score. Keep in mind the Niners are like 2-10 right now. And then we beat the Eagles pretty handily, 42-28. You win by 2 scores, you're pretty happy with that. They were also coming into the game like 8-5, so solid team. And now we just have this final stretch to worry about here. And now here's where we cannot afford to let things get away from us like the real-life Seahawks did. So they went 1-3 down the stretch. This is what sealed the deal for them. Lost to the Jags. The Jags were great this year. Got destroyed by the Rams. We cannot afford to let that happen. 42-7, my goodness. Beat the Cowboys, but what did it matter? You lost Week 17 against the Cardinals. I think they were actually eliminated at that time anyways. But still, 9-7, disappointing season. We gotta hope we can avoid that. And we do end the season on a high note. We go 10-6 while the Rams really struggle in those final 4 weeks, finishing 7-9, so we have secured a playoff berth. We officially go 1 game better than the real-life Seahawks. So for a Super Bowl hangover, I'll take it. But I was honestly expecting at least like 11-5, 12-4. Let's just take a quick look, see how those last 4 games went for us. So here is how they went. So the Jags beat us pretty easily by 18 points. Not good, but we do go 3-0 in those last 3 games. Big one against the Rams. We beat the Cowboys and we destroy the Cardinals. So we've got some serious momentum now heading into the playoffs. And definitely curious to look at the stats. So offense finished 9th in the league, so that's fine. Defense was 6th. Okay, I'm happy with that. Those are good results. Remember, they were middle of the pack in real life, both categories, so this is nice. Russell Wilson, though, 3,900 yards, 32 touchdowns, 18 picks, passer rating of 96. Not his best season, but it's fine. Rawls, another good year, 1,200 yards, 9 scores. He is in a contract year. I don't know if we will bring him back. Jay Ajayi finds the end zone 13 times. Russ does get 3 scores on the ground. Rawls did fumble 4 times. That does feel a little bit high. I don't know. Is it? Let me know. Receiving yardage, we don't have anyone top 1,000 yards. Charles Clay does get 11 scores. Cooper Kupp, the rookie, 850 and 3. That's certainly fine. We'll take that. Aside from that, not a whole lot else going on. I do want to see, how did Mitchell Schwartz hold up at left tackle? He was okay, 13 allowed. And man, where is Ryan Ramczyk? Only let up 4 sacks as a rookie. That's a really good rookie season right there. Very nice. Wagner over 100 tackles. PJ Dawson next at 97. Sacks, we got 10 from Frank Clark, 6.5 from Bennett, 6.5 from Campbell, 5 from Chris Jones. Okay. Not great, but we'll take it. 7 picks from Richard Sherman and 5 from James Bradbury, so we are definitely forcing turnovers. There's 3 from Casey Hayward. All right, that is nice. We like to see that. Quick look at your yearly awards. Aaron Rodgers, 14-2 Packers. He wins MVP. Can't wait to beat him in the NFC Championship game. I don't see any Seahawks. Actually, there is Russell Wilson at number 10. Crazy seeing Blake Bortles getting MVP votes, and Carson Wentz. Although Carson Wentz did play like an MVP candidate one season, we're not going to get any Coach of the Year votes. Offensive Player of the Year, we don't have anybody. There's Russell Wilson. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Brandon Graham. Surprised not to see Sherman there, though, with 7 picks. Trubisky is your Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Reuben Foster. That's even crazier. Best QB, Russ does get some votes. Best running back goes to Todd Gurley. Thomas Rawls coming in at number 9. Michael Thomas wins Best Receiver. We're not going to have anybody there. Best O-line is David Bakhtiari. Ali Marpet gets some votes. Best D-line is Brandon Graham, of course. Nobody for us. Best linebacker is Reuben Foster. Wow, crazy year he had, I guess. Best DB is Richard Sherman. Okay, so we'll take that. And now in the playoffs, it's going to be a pretty good matchup here. We get the 10-5-1 Detroit Lions. Let's see what we're going up against here. Oh, it's not really going to tell us, but we know it's Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford, Darius Slay. Should be a good matchup. Let's hop in, we'll do the play-by-play, and we'll see how things go. And so on paper, it's a 93 team going against an 85. You would think easy victory, but you would also think a 93 team would be a lot better than 10-6. I guess we'll find out. And here we go, another playoff matchup between Russell Wilson and Matthew Stafford. We are going to get the ball first. 1st and 10, Russ will gain 4 at 2nd and 6. Rawls will gain 4, brings up 3rd and 2. And Wilson will hit Charles Clay for 5. It's a 1st down. Incomplete, intended for Kupp. 2nd and 10, intercepted by Darius Slay. Lions will get the ball at the 11. Nice, and it's a touchdown by Theo Riddick on the next play. Extra point is good. It's a quick 7-0 lead for the Lions, and the Lynx got to be pretty quiet right now. So 1st and 10, next possession, Clay will gain 6, 2nd and 4. Rawls will gain 4, it's 3rd and 2. Excuse me, it's 1st and 10. I don't know how I got my math wrong there. 2nd and 5. Rawls will gain 5. 3rd and 1. He gains 4. We're at the 49. Clay will gain 11. It's another 1st down at the 39. Clay for 14. We're at the 26. Rawls will gain 5. 2nd and 5 at the 21. Cooper Kupp will gain 12. We are at the 10. 1st and goal. Rawls gains 5. We're at the 5 now. He gains 4. 3rd and goal at the 1, and it is a touchdown by Thomas Rawls. And this game is tied. Hauschka hits the extra point. And it is 7-7 here with 2:06 left in the 1st quarter. Now the first full drive for the Lions. It is 2nd and 3. Stafford will get a 1st down. 1st and 10. Riddick will gain 5 at 2nd and 5. TJ Jones will gain 8. 1st and 10 at the 48. Incomplete. Dropped by Ebron, I'm assuming. Riddick will gain 4. It's 3rd and 6. Stafford gains 3. That's not going to be good enough, and they will go for it and not get it. We'll take over at the 44. Very nice. Russ will gain 5 at 2nd and 5. Rawls gains 3. First quarter winding down. Might miss a play here. Rawls gains 3. He is hurt on the play. We're at the 44. 1st and 10. And he's okay. He gains 4. 2nd and 6. He gains 4 again. 3rd and 2. Penalty against A'Shawn Robinson, 15-yarder there. We'll take that. Lockett gains 1. We're at the 20. 2nd and 9. Jay Ajayi, his first carry goes for 5. 3rd and 4. Lockett gains 13. We're at the 2. 1st and goal. Knocked away by Jarrad Davis. 2nd and goal. Touchdown. Russell Wilson will punch it in, and we take the lead. Hauschka's good on the extra point. It is 14-7. 4:36 left in the quarter. Touchback Lions, 1st and 10. Stafford will gain 3. We know how he likes to scramble. Quick guy he is. 3rd and 7. Tate gains 16. Shouldn't have talked my trash. It's 2nd and 10 somehow. I don't know how that happened. 1st and 15. Riddick will gain 4. 2nd and 11. Riddick gains 3. 3rd and 8. And knocked away by Casey Hayward. So Seahawks defense making some good plays there. Great punt though. Down to the 2. We somehow always get ourselves into those positions, but Ajayi will gain 7. 2nd and 3, he'll gain 5. We got to give him the ball more. He's looking good. He gains 4. 2nd and 6, incomplete. 3rd and 6, hits Ajayi for 6. Was it enough? No, not quite. They'll punt, and good return. They'll get it at our 46. Yikes. Stafford gains 4. 2nd and 6. Riddick will gain 8. It's a 1st down at the 35. Stafford will gain 4. So 2nd and 6 at the 30, knocked away. So big 3rd down here. You gotta get a stop. And Golden Tate will gain 29. They're at the 1. And he's sacked by Calais Campbell. So now they're at the 7. He hits Ebron for 2. And they scored at the 2-minute warning. I love how EA does that. Anytime a quarter's ending or the 2-minute warning comes, we always miss a play. But they did score. And now Russell Wilson sacked by someone without a face. He gains 5. It's going to be 3rd and 9. And we're going to go 3 and out, giving the Lions time to score again. And our special teams are not doing so hot. Lions take over at the 34. Ebron will gain 2. It's 2nd and 8. Knocked away. 3rd and 8. Riddick will gain 4. And now we'll take a timeout. And we'll take over at the 24. So minute 13 left and 2 timeouts. What are we going to do? Pass is dropped. 2nd and 10. Lockett will gain 9. 3rd and 1. Wilson gains 4. We take a timeout. Intercepted again. Russ, what are you doing, bro? Sacked by Chris Jones. At least the defense is making some plays. Sacked by Michael Bennett. Okay, good. Like to see that. And Seahawks will get the ball to start the second half. We are tied up at 14. Mistakes have ruled the day for us. 2nd and 10. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. And 3rd downs have been awful for us. Yeah, penalty against the defense. Why not? Oh, okay. I guess it didn't give them a 1st down. Must have been offsides. And they will punt. And we'll take over at the 44. So finally we get some good field position. Now we just have to not go 3 and out. 2nd and 9. Penalty against the offense. It's looking like 3 and out, guys. 2nd and 19. Rawls will gain 5. 3rd and 14. Good luck. Yeah, Russ is going to gain 5, and that's a elongated 3 and out. But we'll punt and get them down to the 10. So here comes a 90-yard drive. Penalty against the defense. Yeah, Chris Jones, you can't be doing that. Riddick will gain 10. They're at the 33. He gains 4, 2nd and 6. Riddick will gain 15. They're at the 48, yep. Riddick for 17. What are we doing, guys? Do we not have Bobby Wagner? They're at the 26. I mean, Theo Riddick's out here looking like Barry Sanders. 3rd and 5. Marvin Jones Jr. is going to gain 21. So I guess he's Megatron reincarnated. Oh, there's Golden Tate. And it's 21-14. So this defense, star-studded from top to bottom, is letting Matthew Stafford just do his thing. It's 2nd and 8. Rawls will gain 4. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 4, excuse me. Lockett will gain 5. 1st down. Baldwin will gain 20. Finally, a big play there. We needed that. Rawls will gain 3. 2nd and 7. Rawls will gain 5. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Trey Madden will gain 26. The fullback. 1st and goal at the 10. Russ is going to gain 4. 2nd and goal. Rawls gains 4. Lockett hurt on the play. 3rd and 1 at the 2, and Thomas Rawls will score. And Halshka will tie this thing back up at 21. So 25 seconds left in the 3rd, tie game. Lions 1st and 10, touchback. Riddick will gain 4. 2nd and 6. He'll gain 4 again. And the 4th quarter has started. Tate will gain 2, and it wasn't enough for the 1st down. So we'll take over at the 25 after the punt. We got a chance here. 1st and 10. Charles Clay will gain 9. 2nd and 1 at the 35. And the fumble's recovered by Eric Reed. What are we doing with the turnovers, guys? What is going on? Sloppy. Penalty against the offense. Going to bring up an interception by KJ Wright. Finally, the ball bounces our way. Okay, knocked away by Hayden. You got to take advantage. 2nd and 10 at the 49. Rawls is going to gain 5. He's hurt again. 3rd and 5 at the 45. Baldwin gains 15. We're in field goal range. Just hold on to the ball. Lockett gains 18. We're at the 12. Okay. Rawls will gain 4. 2nd and 6. He gains 5. We are at the 3. 3rd and 1. Touchdown. And it's the fullback, Trey Madden. And the extra point is good. And we have the lead once again. 28-21. 3:31 left to play. Now the LOB's got to come in clutch. Intercepted by Richard Sherman. 1st and goal at the 5. Rawls is going to gain 4. 2nd and goal at the 1. It is a touchdown to Luke Wilson, the backup tight end. And in a matter of seconds, it has gone from tied to now a 2-score game. Oh man, I called it. What did I say? Legion of Boom. And the face of the Legion of Boom makes the play right after. Now the Lions suddenly in 3rd and 6. He'll hit Riddick for 6. Was that enough for the 1st down? 4th and inches. It's dropped by Eric Ebron. You can't write it better than that, man. Oh, Eric Ebron and his drops. And fumbles recovered, though. I mean, we're giving him chances. 2nd and 10. He'll hit Jones for 1. 3rd and 9. Kenny Galladay. Whoa, must be a rookie. Or at least close to it. 2nd and 6. Tate's going to gain 3. We're inside the 2-minute warning. It's not over. As we saw in Super Bowl 51, teams can recover onside kicks, especially if they score this fast. But no, intercepted by Casey Hayward. That is likely going to put an end to things here. And it's looking like we're going to move on to the divisional round as Thomas Rawls is going to be just short. He's not going to pick up the 1st. But now, I mean, still down by 2 scores. No timeouts, minute 21 left to play. There's still technically a chance. It's a slim one. But Stafford has not held on to the ball very well here in this 4th quarter. The Legion of Boom has stepped up after not looking so hot in that 1st half. And it is a touchdown to Theo Riddick. So it's not over. And I don't know what happened there. Okay, extra point's good. And we do get the onside kick. Jay Ajayi, thank you very much. And we're going to kneel it out here. Yep, it's over. So, wow, late push by the Lions there in that final minute, but ultimately the Legion of Boom coming up clutch when they need to, and we are moving on to the divisional round. I can't believe Russell Wilson completed 70% of his passes. It certainly did not feel that way. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Stafford, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Wow, okay. Rawls over 100 yards and 2 scores. He was our MVP of the day. Golden Tate scored twice. Let's look at the defense here. Michael Bennett and Chris Jones coming up clutch. Calais Campbell had a clutch one. And man, a lot of guys getting in there for interceptions. Legion of Boom, good looks. And so we do get that big win against the Lions. Now it's time to see who we get in the divisional round. So already looking much better than the real-life Seahawks. I mean, not only making the playoffs, but getting a playoff win. We just got to keep this thing rolling. And ooh, it's a big one here. We got to go to Mercedes-Benz Superdome to take on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. 12-4, this is going to be a very tough task for us. And let's take a super quick look at that Saints roster. So Cam Jordan, 98 overall. Michael Thomas, just 24 years old, 91 overall. Kamara, the rookie, is a 91 already. Mark Ingram, you got 2 91 overall running backs. Breeze is still a 90 overall. You got a rookie Marshawn Lattimore. Kobe Fleener somehow is a 90 overall. Fun fact, I'm blocked by him on Twitter. I genuinely don't know why, but I am. Marcus Williams is a rookie. This Saints draft class was insane. Let me know if you guys would be interested in a Dynasty do-over, something like that with these guys, because I think after the Steelers, these guys are probably next on my list, but let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. So this is a big one. If you take into account real life 2013, 2014, plus everything that we've done since, this team has been to at least the conference championship game every single year. Remember, year one of the Dynasty do-over, we lost in the conference championship game. Last year, we won the Super Bowl. If there was ever a chance of us falling short, this is a good shot at it. So, it's time to see if we can move on and get ourselves back where we want to be. Let's just take a quick look here, hop in, and see who's going to get the ball first. It is going to be the Saints. 1st and 10, touchback. So Drew Brees is going to hand it off to Kamara for 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Ingram's going to gain 5. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Ingram's going to gain 11. They're at the 45. Knocked away by Wagner. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Kamara will gain 6. They have not attempted a pass yet. They still don't. Brees will gain 3. 4th and 1, and they will punt. Glad they didn't go for it. I definitely would have. 2nd and 5 now after the 5-yard rush. Russ is going to throw it away. 3rd and 5. And he'll hit Jay Ajayi for 12. We get a first down there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Charles Clay will gain 12. We're at the 48. Rawls will gain 5. We're at the 47. Knocked away by Ken Crawley now. 3rd and 5. Hits Clay for 5, and that was enough for the first down. Rawls now going to gain 5. Getting close to field goal range. 2nd and 5, knocked away by Kenny Vaccaro. 3rd and 5, knocked away. We're at the 37. Are we close enough? Yes, Steven Hauschka. He hits the 54-yarder. We take the lead. 2:45 left in the quarter. Saints at the 21, 1st and 10. Willie Snead, first catch of the day. 2nd and 7 now. Penalty against the offense, 2nd and 17. Ted Ginn Jr. will gain 10. They're going to gain 3 there. And it's a 4th down. And what happened? Fumble recovered by New Orleans. We fumbled on the punt return. Nice. Okay, that's clutch. Thanks, Tyler Lockett. 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Michael Thomas. Okay, so special teams are not so special today. Just like last week. Remember when we kept giving the Lions great field position, and now we're down 7-3. We're also going to gain 5 at 2nd and 5. Doug Baldwin going to gain 18. We're at the 47. Baldwin again for 10. We're at the 42. Darbo is going to gain 20. Charles Clay gains 2. 10 seconds left. We might miss a play. Rawls gains 5. Quarter has ended. 3rd and 3. Rawls gains 4. We are at the 12. He gains 5. Now at the 7. He gains 5 again. We're at the 2, and that is 3rd and inches, and Thomas Rawls will score. And we have retaken the lead, 10-7, with 5:35 left in the half. Touchback, New Orleans, 1st and 10. Brees has to throw it away. It's 2nd and 10. Penalty against the defense. 2nd and 5, incomplete. 3rd and 5, hits Fleener for just 2, and they'll punt. Thankfully, no fumble that time. Lockett holds on to it. 1st and 10 at the 17. Luke Wilson's going to gain 11. We're at the 28. Rawls gains 4. 2nd and 6. Cooper Kupp will gain 3. 3rd and 3. Dropped by Luke Wilson. Okay. And we'll punt to the 27. 4:15 left in the half. Saints ball. Michael Thomas gains 10. They're at the 36. Penalty against Frank Clark again. Frank Clark, what are you doing, bro? Penalty... Excuse me, not a penalty against Ingram. He gains 5. Penalty against Chris Jones. What are our DTs doing, guys? Like, why are we playing this dirty? I don't get it. Willie Snead's going to gain 17. We must have Greg Williams on our sideline. 1st and 10 at the 28. Ted Ginn's going to gain 7. 2nd and 3, knocked away by P.J. Dawson. 3rd and 3, knocked away by Wagner. Okay, so defense holds strong, and Will Lutz will tie things up here at 10. So it's been a pretty competitive game, but again, we're just making mistakes is the thing. Like, if we can just not beat ourselves. It's 2nd and 12. Rawls is going to gain 5. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 8, actually. Cooper Kupp will gain 23. Big play there. We're at the 50. Rawls going to gain 4. 2nd and 6. He gains 4 again. 2-minute warning approaching. And we're inside of it now as Lockett is going to gain 4. 1st and 10 at the 38. Knocked away by Manti Te'o. 2nd and 10. Clay's going to gain 11. We're at the 28. Russ is going to gain 4. 2nd and 6. Penalty against Ali Marpet. 2nd and 16. Dropped by Cup. Again, we're beating ourselves here. 3rd and 16. Clay is going to gain 2. Good drive, and that holding really hurt us. But thankfully, we got Steven Hauschka, and he's going to get us the lead again. 13-10. Breeze inside the 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts left. He's going to hit Michael Thomas for 13. They're at the 38. Sacked by Chris Jones. Okay, we needed that. 2nd and 16. Throws it away. 3rd and 16. And Ingram's going to gain 5. So they basically decide they're going to punt there. And they do. We're at the 23. 57 seconds left and 1 timeout. Lockett's going to gain 12. We're at the 35. Cup's going to gain 20. We're at the Saints 45. Ajayi gains 4. 37 seconds left. Ajayi gains 10. 30 seconds with a timeout remaining. Doug Baldwin's going to gain 28. Okay. And Russell Wilson is going to score. So, wow, before the half, you thought the Saints might have a chance? No. We take that opportunity, and we're going to make it 20-10. Ingram's going to gain 5. Saints use a timeout for some reason with 11 seconds remaining. Bree's going to gain 2. 3rd and 2. He hits Snead for 8. 2nd left, and that's it. So we're up by 10 here at halftime. On the road, we're looking good. We just got to hold on. Breeze is clutch, but we can be clutch too. 2nd and 6. Rawls gains 4. 3rd and 2. Rawls gains 5. We're at the 38. 1st and 10. Luke Wilson will gain 8. Big drive for us here if we can get some points. A touchdown would be massive. 3rd and 2. Lockett will gain 7. 1st and 10. Rawls will gain 3. We're at the 44. Te'o hurt on the play. Anyone seen the Netflix documentary on him? It's really good. Definitely recommend it. 3rd and 2. Wilson gains 3. This is good. We're just punching it away here. Rawls will gain 5. 2nd and 5. He gains 5 again. 3rd and 1. Penalty against Ryan Ramczyk, the former Saint. 3rd and 11. Ajayi gains 1. We're at the 36. And Hauschka's good again. Okay. So it is a 13-point lead. If we could just get another touchdown, that'd be amazing. Ingram's going to gain 4. 2:56 left in the 3rd. Breeze gains 4. They haven't had a big passing day. He gains 3. Ingram gains 9. 2nd and 1. Camaro will gain 4. They're at the 48. Ingram's going to lose 2. Now 2nd and 12. Knocked away by James Bradbury. 3rd and 12. Breeze gains 4. 4th and 8. They're going to have to punt. Down to the 1, though. This has been dangerous for us. So 1st and 10. Rawls is going to gain 3. We just got to be smart here. 2nd and 7. Trey Madden will gain 4. Couple big plays last week. 3rd and 3. Rawls gains 5. This is good. We're just getting those rushing first downs. Thomas Rawls has been really good for us. 2nd and 4. Rawls will gain 11. 1st and 10 at the 29. Baldwin's going to gain 7. 2nd and 3. Rawls will gain 4. 1st and 10. Rawls is going to lose 2. 2nd and 12. Baldwin gains 20. We're inside the 4th quarter now. Cooper Kupp's going to gain 16, and this might be a put-away drive. We're at the 22, 2nd and 6. Touchdown, Luke Wilson. It's over. It is over. I don't see any way they come back. We get the 2-point conversion. We are up 31-10. Who would have thought? On the road in a hostile environment. Knocked away by Sherman, 2nd and 10. Knocked away by Chancellor. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Hit Snead for 10. Is that enough for the first down? No. And Breeze has to throw it away, so now we're going to take over again. If we score here, we're just going to skip ahead to the end, but it's looking good, guys. It's looking real good for us. 3rd and 2, penalty against Sheldon Rankins. Maybe some frustration there. Ajayi's going to gain 5. We're at the 6. Ajayi's going to gain 4. We are at the 2. Touchdown, Jay Ajayi. Oh, my goodness, and we're going to blow out the Saints on the road. Wow, 38-10 is your final, and Sean Payton cannot believe it. And frankly, neither can I, to be honest with ya. Wow, what a statement, though. Drew Brees got to be incredibly frustrated here, and actually, probably better he went out this way, because anyone remember the real life, I think it was 2017. Was it 20? No, I think it might have actually been 2018 when he had that heartbreaker against the Minnesota Vikings. Everyone remembers Stephon Diggs. But man, okay, let's look at the stats here. So they only passed for 102 total yards. Wow. Oh my goodness. And we passed for 300. Yeah, Russell Wilson, efficient day. Drew Brees, though, 48% completion rate. The Legion of Boom was doing what it needed to do today. That's incredible. And so again, we are on to the conference championship game, guys. Can you believe it? Remember the Patriots had that crazy run in the 2010s where it was like they were always at least in the conference championship game? That's the run that we're on right now. And now we are just one win away from the Super Bowl. I believe it's the Packers we're going up against in the conference championship game. I think I saw at the bottom of the screen that they were the ones who won in the divisional. So let's see here. And yes, we're going to have to go on the road to face the 14-2 Green Bay Packers. Oh my goodness. So let's take a look at the Packers. Rodgers is a 99. Bakhtiari is 25 years old, a 94 overall left tackle. Kenny Clark's a 91. Devontae Adams is a 91, just 24 years old. They got Mike Daniels. Jordy Nelson still going strong. Clay Matthews still on the team. A young Blake Martinez. Jacob Tamme was a Packer. I completely forgot about that. I actually did not even know that to begin with. Nick Perry, Morgan Burnett, Randall Cobb. Yeah, this is a good team, but we all know how the conference championship games usually go for the Packers, so hopefully we can get the win here. And here we go. Biggest game of the video, obviously, to this point. We got to go on the road. Lambeau Field. Is it going to be a snow game? That's what I want to see here. It is going to be a snow game. Ooh, this is fun. Okay. So, with that being said, I think since it's the conference championship game, let's have a little bit of fun with this. We're actually going to go and wow. If we win this game, it is going to be a matchup again with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Big Ben's going to have a shot for revenge. So alternate world here. Big Ben and the Steelers are quite the force. They've been keeping Tom Brady out of the big game. So now, in a snow game, let's see who's going to come out on top. So Rodgers is going to get the ball first. And it is going to be a touchback. Randall Cobb not choosing to run that thing out. And let's get started here. So 1st and 10 for the Packers. They're coming in with a 14-2 record. And wow, what a conference championship game that was on the other side. 38-35. That's your final. That's an incredible game right there. Rodgers under center. It's a play action. He's looking. He's got a man immediately brought down, but good enough for the first down there. Number 84, that is Lance Kendricks. So now Packers at the 35. Rodgers in the gun. He's got a man in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to, I believe that's Ty Montgomery. It is, and he's going to lose one. So 2nd and 11 now for Green Bay. Frank Clark with the tackle. So 2nd and 11 at the 35. Rodgers in the gun again. Montgomery back there with him. He's going to pass. He's dropping back. He's got some time, and he throws it incomplete. Started to feel the heat there towards the end. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now. Officially going to be 3rd and 11. Randall Cobb in the slot. Nelson out wide. And Devontae Adams as well. They got quite the receiving core. Rodgers stepping up. He's going to scramble. And he has got a big get. Ooh, he's hit there as he slides. But he gains 19 on the scramble. Big run there by Aaron Rodgers. So now Packers at the 46. And they're moving. Seahawks had a chance there. Rodgers alone in the backfield. Empty set. 1st and 10. And what's he going to do? He's going to pass. Quick strike there to Jacob Tamme, who's going to get brought down after a gain of about 7. So now at the 39 are the Packers. It's going to be 2nd and 3. So good opening drive so far. They've been efficient. Rodgers going to pass again. He's looking, and he's got a man who gets decked. But I believe that's Tamme. No, I don't think so. Whoever 81 is holds on. That's Geronimo Allison. Geronimo Allison making the tough catch in traffic. So now the Packers at the 29. Rodgers going to pass again, and he's going to scramble again. He's going to slide. Ooh. And he's going to gain about 6 there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Rodgers is using those legs. He's, I believe, 32 years old at this point. Maybe a little bit older than that. I don't know. But regardless, he's getting it done. He's going to pass again. Off target there. Can't find a man. And what a classic matchup between these two in the conference championship game. Packers seeking revenge for 2014. Do they get it in this game? Ooh, and someone jumped. Who was that? Was it us or was it them? It's going to be a neutral zone infraction. Nice. Probably Frank Clark. No, it's Chris Jones, the other culprit. I don't know why these two enjoy getting called for flags so much, but they've been doing it the entire playoffs. I mean, I'm just at my wit's end with these two. So Packers now at the 18, 1st and 10. We gift them a first down there. Sends Kendricks in motion. It is going to be a handoff, and he gets decked in the backfield. Well, not in the backfield. He does get a short gain. Gain of 2, it's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Packers can't run the ball, but how much does that really matter when you have Aaron Rodgers? Not a whole lot. Rodgers under center. He's going to pass. It's a quick strike, and it is caught. And it is good enough for a 1st and goal. It looked like he got stopped before the sticks, but I'm not going to argue that one. So Jordy Nelson, high pointing it. So 1st and goal at the 8 now for the Packers. Rodgers is going to try and scramble again, and he is drilled in the backfield. Chris Jones with the sack. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal at the 14. That was a big play there by our defense. Definitely needed that. 2nd and goal now for Green Bay. And they've controlled pretty much this whole first quarter. Rodgers going to pass. He's looking. He's got a man. Brought down, though. And was that? I don't think he completed that one. That was actually dropped. So now 3rd and goal at the 14. If you're the Seahawks defense, if you let up a score here, I'm going to be pretty upset. Are you serious, bro? Who jumped? Was that Frank Clark again? What are we doing? No, it's Michael Bennett. So I guess Rodgers in that hard count. Somehow EA factored that in. 2 penalties on this drive, guys? Are you serious? 3rd and goal at the 9. Looks a lot better than 3rd and goal at the 14. Rodgers stepping up. He finds a man, and not good enough. So defense holds strong there. It's looking like it's going to be a field goal attempt. Is it Mason Crosby? I don't know. It's probably not going to tell us. But the kick is up, and it is good. So the Packers are going to get 3 on that first drive, and Mike McCarthy is acting like he's already won the Super Bowl. So good job to you, Mike. And the Packers are going to kick off. Short kickoff. Lockett's going to return it. Hopefully doesn't fumble this one. He doesn't, thankfully. And we'll start out at the 29. So 13 seconds left in the first quarter is when Russell Wilson is going to get to touch the ball for the first time. Perhaps I could have adjusted the settings a little bit, but since it was a snow game, I decided that we hop in early. So let's see what he can do. It is going to be a play action. He's looking. He's throwing a deep strike there to Doug Baldwin, who's going to gain 27. All right, so what a play there to start things off. And now the quarter has ended. But we are looking good off that one play there. We're at the Packers 44, going to be 1st and 10 now. Russ in the gun. He's got Rawls back there with him. 2 receivers out wide. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a stretch play to Rawls, who stutters and makes not really anybody miss, but he does gain 6 there. And now we're going to have the ball 2nd and 4 at the 38. Russ in the gun. Rawls back there with him. He's going to send Lockett in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff again to Rawls, who has an opening and has a good gain of about 10. So we're running the ball very well here on just those first 2 plays. Okay, already at the 28. If we could get a touchdown here, that'd be huge. Russ is under center. Got some receivers stacked, it looks like. It's going to be a pitch to Rawls, and the Packers saw that one coming. He's going to lose 2. Not the best play design in the world right there, but it's okay. 2nd and 12 at the 30. That was John Runyon, it looks like, who brought him down. Russ is going to take the snap. It's going to be another handoff to Rawls, who gets completely stopped. Excuse me, that's Jay Ajayi who gets stopped. And now it's going to be 3rd and 14. Now, remember when the Packers had 3rd and 14? We were able to give them 3rd and 9. Maybe we could do that here. So 3rd and 14, Russ is going to have to pass. He's dropping. He's looking. He's going to scramble. And he's got the first down and then some. And he does not slide. He gets hit. But he gains 21 there. So he says, Rodgers can do it, so can I. And now we've got 1st and 10 at the 11. So big play there by Russell Wilson coming in clutch. He's under center. He's going to hand it off to Rawls, who has a block, and he has a touchdown. Great work there by the Seahawks O-line, and Thomas Rawls is going to get us on the board. So opening drive touchdown, and now Hauschka for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So 7-3 with 3:05 left to play. Really nice job there by Seattle on that drive. And now the kickoff is away. And it's a short kick. Wind must be going that way. Cobb is going to return it. Pretty good return up to the 31. And now Rodgers was able to get his team a field goal on that first drive. Let's see what he can do here. So 3:02 left in the half. They could theoretically use all of this if they wanted to, especially if the drive went how it did last time. It's going to be a handoff. Montgomery's going to get no gain. Crazy how they chewed all that clock with passing plays, too. They really didn't run the ball a whole lot that first drive. And they're probably not going to here either. So 2nd and 10. Rodgers under center. It's going to be another handoff, and Montgomery still cannot get anything going. The Seahawks D-line, when they're not getting called for flags, they actually are pretty good. Crazy, right? I don't think they're going to have time to call a play here. It's going to be 3rd and 9 at the 2-minute warning. So big opportunity here for Seattle. If they can just get a stop, they have plenty of time to go down and possibly make this thing 14-3. Of course, here comes Jordy Nelson, I'm going to guess. Or the tight end. Rodgers. He's looking. He gets a block, and he is brought down. And Seattle's going to use a timeout there. So Rodgers tries to scramble but can't get anything going. It's going to be 4th and 9. So good stop there by the Seahawks defense. A stop and a quick one at that, giving Russell Wilson plenty of time here to do something if he wants to. Which, based on that first drive, I'm optimistic about our chances. And that is a long punt. So that's going to be a touchback. That's definitely something we needed. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. Minute 48 left and 2 timeouts. Russ in the gun. He's alone back there. Got several receivers out wide. Takes a snap. He's looking. He immediately goes to scramble. And if you could get out of bounds, that'd be up. Why are you going to slide, dude? Are you dumb? Like, do you have just like no awareness whatsoever? All right, whatever. Clock's still running. 33 seconds. Excuse me, we're at the 33. Minute 30 left. Didn't use a timeout there. Russ in the gun. Takes a snap. Looking. Throws it deep, and it is almost intercepted. That was a dangerous pass there. Cooper Kupp, the intended target there, but yeah, not good. Not good at all. Packers DB just completely dropped it there. He's going to take the snap again. Looking. Throws it short. It's caught by Rawls, who also is dumb and does not understand that getting out of bounds is the move here. So the clock's going to continue to run. 3rd and 3. Minute 7 left. Perhaps they know they're not going to get the first down. They're trying to keep Rodgers from having time. I don't know. Russ in the gun, though. Takes the snap. Quick strike. And the receiver, it looks like, fell down or stumbled. And we're not going to get anything there. So now Rodgers is going to have time. So 57 seconds left in the half. We're going to punt. Unless we fake it here, that'd be fun. It's not going to be a fake, though. Ryan is going to kick it, and wow, good punt there. Down to the 9. So good job there by Ryan. And Rodgers, if he wants a touchdown, he's going to have to go 91 yards. He does have all 3 timeouts, but 52 seconds remaining. Let's see what Rodgers can do against the Legion of Boom. He's looking. Quick strike there to Nelson, who's immediately brought down. Gain of 4. Packers going to have to use their first down. Excuse me, their first timeout. They're at the 13, 48 seconds left. Rodgers in the gun. Takes a snap. Looking. Finds a man who's immediately brought down inbounds. I believe that was Jacob Tamme. Good stop there by the defense. It's now going to be 3rd and 6 all of a sudden at the 13. And man, crazy to think about, but Seattle could really have another shot at this if we can force the stop here. Rodgers going to take it. He throws. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Earl Thomas. Oh my goodness. And we have the ball at the 10. Holy cow. Wow, guys. No way. Oh, and Mike McCarthy can't believe it. Just throws it right to him. Oh, and Earl Thomas. What a clutch play there. Wow. That is huge. So at the very worst, I mean, I don't know who that was to. Maybe a miscommunication. That is incredible. So unless something crazy happens, we're going into the half at least up 10-3. 14-3 is very feasible here with 2 timeouts, 36 seconds. Let's see what we can do. 1st and goal at the 10. Russ fakes it. He's going to scramble, and he slides. Gain of 5, and we're going to use a timeout there with 32 seconds left. Let's see what this goal line offense can do. 2nd and goal at the 5. Russ in the gun. Looks like he's got Rawls with him. He's going to pass. He's looking. Throws it. It's a quick strike there, and Rawls has the awareness to get out of bounds. So 3rd and goal at the 6. 3rd and goal at the 6. I'll certainly take 10-3, although 14-3 would make me a lot happier. Russ has 4 receivers out wide. He's going to take the snap. He's going to scramble, and Russell Wilson gets stopped short of the goal line. Oh my goodness. Didn't want to fight for the first down, or for the touchdown, excuse me. And we get stopped just short. But we are going to take the lead in the halftime. So 10-3 is going to be your score at half. And Aaron Rodgers, conference championship game at home. It's looking like the same old story. What the heck just happened there? What? Oh. What? Hey, bro, what are you doing? Guys, what just happened there? I think the game glitched out and gave us 2 points. Okay. Here's the thing. Packers got the ball first, right? So ultimately, if this thing is closer, if we win by 2 or fewer, I will do the right thing. I will rerun this. I don't know how that just happened, but we were going to get the ball regardless. So we're going to keep an eye on that. If it's a close final score, we'll redo this whole thing. I promise that. But what the... I've never seen that before. I've never seen anything quite like that. So, yeah, this game is busted. 2nd and 12. Russ is going to take the snap. Gets a good block. He's got all day. And that's who you throw it to? Okay. So now 3rd and 12. And I'm just like baffled by what we saw there to start the half. Like, they gave us a safety for no reason. Russ is going to pass, and incomplete. So we're going to go 3 and out. Yikes. Okay. So now the Packers are going to have a chance to technically tie the game. We're just going to say unofficially we have 10 points right now. Like this 2, we're just going to ignore that. But anyways, short punt. Cobb is going to spin, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to get brought down at the 42. So good job there by Randall Cobb. It's a 15-yard return, going to give Rodgers pretty good field position. So Rodgers down by 7, technically. He's going to be under center, though, and he'll take the snap. And he's second now. Yep, there he goes. It's going to be a stretch play to Montgomery, who is brought down. That is a good stop there by Cam Chancellor, who stops him for 11. Stops him for a loss of 1. Tried to get the stiff arm, but yeah, against Cam Chancellor, good luck. 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers looking. Quick strike there to Devontae Adams. That's his first catch of the game. Going to be 3rd and 3 at the 49. and about 4 minutes left in the quarter. So now Rodgers under center. He's going to take the snap. He's looking, has a man. Short game there, but good enough for the first down. Who is 84? I don't know who 84 is. Geronimo Allison, maybe? No, Kendricks. Pardon me. Packers now at the 45. 3:25 left in the quarter. Rodgers going to hand it off. And Ty Montgomery just cannot get anything going. Perhaps you should have kept Eddie Lacy in town. I don't know. 2nd and 10, though. Calais Campbell on the tackle. And this D-line is good, just when they're not getting flagged. 2nd and 10, though. Rodgers is looking. And he finds Montgomery, who gets hit pretty hard. And he is going to gain enough to make it 3rd and 5. It's a 6-yard reception. For a receiving back, surprising, that's his first catch of the day. Packers at the 40, though. If they could get a first down here, that'd be big for them. Rodgers in the gun. He is going to throw, and that is incomplete. Devontae Adams gets it knocked out by Bobby Wagner. So that was a clutch play there. And they're going to go for the field goal here. This is a long one, but I guess they're kicking with the wind. At least I would hope they are, for their sake. And it's blocked! It is blocked! Oh my goodness. So special team is coming up clutch for us here, whether glitchy or not. But yeah, that is blocked. And who was that? 26, is that Shaq Griffin? I think it is. I don't know. But wow, what a play there. Show us who 26 is. I guess we're not going to find out. I guess it doesn't really matter, but we've got the ball. That is crazy. So now we're going to take over at the 49. That is a huge play for us, and we will certainly accept that. So now Wilson's going to hand it off to Rawls, who tries to make something happen. Ultimately, though, is going to gain just 2, it looks like. Packers have doubled us in time of possession, but we unfortunately have quadrupled them in score. Tripled them, if you want to be fair. Wilson in the gun. 2nd and 8. And unfortunately, no, the ref is not an eligible receiver. He was the closest one in the area. I don't know what Russ was trying to cook there, but 3rd and 8. We're at the 47. He's in the gun. He's going to take the snap here. And he throws. It's complete to Charles Clay, who has a nice game there of about 22. So really nice play there. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the 25. And I can't believe we've held Aaron Rodgers to just 3 points. It's going to be a pitch play. And that goes about as well as it did last time. And you got a flag. Yeah, it's going to be a hold. Great job, guys. Really great job. Okay, so Mitchell Schwartz shows us he doesn't really like playing left tackle, apparently. So now 1st and 20 at the 35. Russ in the gun, takes the snap, and doesn't really give that a chance at all. He gets sacked. He looks for all of about 1.5 seconds before deciding he's going to run right into his offensive lineman. Now it's 2nd and 22. Good job, Russ. 2nd and 22, it's going to be a handoff to Rawls, who gets brought down, of course. Now it's going to be 3rd and 20. And the quarter's winding down. I don't think they're going to have time to get it off here. So likely going into... Nope, he does. And it's a play action. He's looking, throws it very deep, and... Oh, man. That was caught but out of bounds. Who was that? I want to say that was Doug Baldwin. I couldn't tell. It happened too fast, but... Man, just a little off target there. The timing wasn't quite what it needed to be, but that would have been a massive play. So now we're going to go for the field goal, and I think now we're with the win, so that's good. We're at the 35. This would make it technically 13-3. And the kick is no good. It's no good. So we're still up 7, technically. I'd really like to get another score here so I can stop worrying about that glitchy safety. Rodgers, though, going to take the snap. It is complete. And 2 guys there, but Randall Cobb makes the hard catch. Nice game there. Packers moving. They're at the 41. And this is interesting. This is very interesting. And now, oh my goodness, Jordy Nelson. Huge catch there. Gain of 30, bro. Wow. That is insane. And Cam Chancellor decks him, but it doesn't matter. Holy cow. So now the Packers have 1st and 10 at the 11. This is crazy. And it is... Ooh, that looked very similar to that Richard Sherman tip against Colin Kaepernick. Imagine if we would have gotten a similar play right there. 2nd and 10 at the 11. I mean, this is a legacy-defining moment here for Rodgers. What can he do with it? He's going to take the snap, he's going to scramble, and he is going to slide for a gain of just about 3. So now 3rd and 7 at the 8. Huge moment here, inside of 4 minutes, almost. Rodgers under center. What's he going to do on 3rd and 7? Going to take the snap, he's looking, and it is caught. And that is, it's 4th and inches now at the 1. And they're going to take the points, I guess. It's a cowardly call by Mike McCarthy, man. Just go for the QB sneak. I know you don't have Jalen Hurts, but still. So now it's 10-6. It is 10-6. We're up by 4. I don't know how exactly I'm going to handle it. I don't think we'll actually have to worry about it. I hope not. But now we're at the 28, so 3:34 left to play. And close game, just not in the way that the AFC was. But now Russ under center. And he is going to hand it off to Rawls, who has a gain of about 4. It has been a defensive battle today. Rodgers made a couple big plays on that last drive. But aside from that, I mean, it's been these two defenses going blow for blow. 2nd and 6 at the 32. Russ is going to hand it off to Rawls, who gets stopped. This is some predictable play calling. Now 3rd and 7. And let's see what happens here. So now 3rd and 7. Russ is going to take the snap. He is going to pass, thankfully. I don't know what he's doing. Like, bro, like, my pocket presence is better than that. And now we're going to give Rodgers a chance. So the good news is, even without the safety, if we call this a 10-6 game, the Packers are down by 4. So this doesn't change their mindset. They're going to have to get a touchdown either way. And the Packers look like they're doing everything they can to try and block this. And they're not going to get the block. And it's going to be a really good punt there. And Cobb breaks a tackle. He's going to get brought down at the 26. Okay, so Rodgers is now down by 4. So it's the exact same mindset. We don't have to worry about changing things right this second. Unless the score changes, then we'll think about it further. But can he get the score here? It's going to be a handoff to Montgomery. We did not see that coming. And Montgomery has a really nice game there. That looked like it was about 17 yards. So Packers are at the 45. And it's 1st and 10 with 1:45 remaining. Plenty of time. Packers have all 3 timeouts. Rodgers in the gun. It's going to be another handoff, but we did see that one coming. And it is going to be no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. They're going to call the hurry-up offense. Rodgers looking. He's stepping up, and that is incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Packers. 1:29 remaining. At the 46-yard line, Rodgers in the gun. He's got a man in the backfield with him. He's going to take the snap. Low snap. It's a draw play, and Montgomery fumbles, but it's recovered by the offense. Oh, my goodness. And that was about a 12-yard gain on the play. Now they're at the 42. Rodgers is going to look. He's stepping up. He finds a man. It's Nelson who steps out of bounds for a gain of maybe 1. 2, actually. Wow. So they're getting close. I mean, they still have all 3 timeouts. Rodgers up. Oh, my goodness. And we jump again. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. Get it together. This is insane. Chris Jones, I don't know what happens with him. Chiefs fans, is he like this in real life? Like, I don't think that he is, right? Like, he's a very highly regarded player. He doesn't jump off sides every other play, right? Tammy's going to get a first down. They're still calling the hurry up. They have not used a timeout yet. Minute remaining. They're at the 32. I don't like how this is looking. Rodgers is going to find... Is that Jamal Williams? I think so. And he does get tackled in bounds. So it's 2nd and 6. They still have not used a timeout. Yes, it was Jamal Williams. 45 seconds remaining. Rodgers is going to pass. He's looking. He's brought down. He is brought down. Is that Michael Bennett? It is. And they're still not using a timeout. So it's 3rd and 10. I mean, I guess I get it. Like, if you turn the ball over, you have all 3 timeouts. But still, clock is running. And it is a flag. And who's that on? Us again? No, it's a false start. Okay. So 16 seconds left. And now it's 3rd and 15. I mean, we're getting into Hail Mary territory, which if you're going against Aaron Rodgers, that's about the worst place you can be. Rodgers is going to throw it deep, and it is almost intercepted. Oh, it's tipped. But this is going to be the ball game here. 4th and 15. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I wish it would have shown us the replay to see who was involved in that. But unfortunately, this game sucks. So now it's 4th and 15. Game on the line here. Super Bowl on the line. Rodgers throws it short, and he is brought down. Oh my goodness. And I don't know, that was a Kirk Cousins level play right there. But we're going to the Super Bowl, guys. How anticlimactic. Oh my goodness. Why is resting the gun? Why are we not in victory formation? That's what I want to know. It is going to be a handoff. Rawls. And the Packers are being petty here using their timeouts. Now watch this victory formation take 1 second and the Packers are going to use a timeout. Like, it's over, bro. And the good news is that weird safety that ultimately didn't... Look, come on, bro. Really? With 1 second to go? Like, we're fighting at this point. Like, honestly, like... This is ridiculous. But okay. 4 fumbles this season. Hopefully not one right here. Could you imagine? Yeah, victory formation. And it's over. And we're going on to the Super Bowl. And we hold Aaron Rodgers and the 14-2 Packers without a touchdown. Rodgers, no touchdowns. 1 pick to Earl Thomas that ended up being pretty costly. And he's going home again. And so is Mike McCarthy, who is garbage, by the way. I don't even know why I don't really like Mike McCarthy all that much. I just think he's trash. But doesn't matter. Russell Wilson, 40% completion rate, but he does get the victory. What an ugly game that was. And what a run, guys. I mean, coming in as not a wild card team, but still had to play in the wild card round, to going on the road and taking down the 14-2 Packers at Lambeau. And now, unless the game glitches on us and sends us the Patriots, we know who we're getting in the conference championship game. It is going to be a rematch of last year. As once again, we're going to get Big Ben and the Pittsburgh Steelers in Super Bowl 52. They are 13-3. And let's take a look at them. So multiple guys 97 plus. Le'Veon Bell, AB, David DeCastro, Ryan Shazier, Cam Hayward, Big Ben, down to an 88 surprisingly. Marcus Gilbert, Antonio Gates is a Steeler, okay. Stephon Tuitt, Javon Hargrave just in his 2nd year. Joe Hayden, TJ Watt the rookie. Vance McDonald, Artie Burns, Jesse James, Alejandro Villanueva, a young Martavis Bryant, Marquise Pouncey, and Mike Hilton, who doesn't even have a face, not to mention a rookie Juju Smith-Schuster. And of course, they got to go up against the Legion of Boom. So let's see who comes out here in Super Bowl 52. And this is it, guys. Super Bowl 52. So we have a chance to get Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll, the LOB, ring number 3. Now, this would be a dynasty. I think you could already make the argument that we have one here, But this would, I mean, there'd be no argument. 3 rings in a 10-year span, that is a dynasty right there. And let's see if we can get it done. This is going to be a lot of fun here from US Bank Stadium. I was really hoping we'd get the Patriots, and I hope that we do in the final 2 parts, but we'll certainly settle for another ring here against Big Ben. So let's see if we can get it done. This is going to be a blast. Okay. And I did turn up the clock a little bit so that we could get a few more possessions, so that should certainly help things. But let's see now. I think we get the ball first. We do. So Super Bowl 52. Remember, last year's Super Bowl was a 34-32 instant classic. How will this year's matchup go, and can the Steelers get revenge? Cooper Kupp's going to bring it to the 28. So Russell Wilson, he played very well in last year's Super Bowl. Let's see what he can do here today. It's going to be a fun game. Hopefully he can avoid those turnovers. We've had a couple in the playoffs. None last week, though. He's in the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to scramble. He's going to spin. Ooh, nice spin move there. And he's going to gain 7 or 8 on the play. That was a nifty little spin there by Russell Wilson. Let's see if it shows it to us. I hope it does. It will. And who did he just put the spin cycle on? Ooh, I think that was Ryan Shazier, right? Yeah, it was. That was a nice spin there by Russ. Okay. So little style points there on the first play. A little dangerous, but I'll take it. He's in the gun again, 2nd and 2. It's a handoff to Rawls, who makes a pretty good read there and gains 3 on the play. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 38. That was TJ Watt on the tackle, who is a rookie. Can you believe that? That's crazy. 1st and 10 at the 38. Russ in the gun again. He's going to pass. He's got time. He's pressured. Throws it under pressure, and it is complete. What a nice catch there by Cooper Kupp. That's a 30-yard gain there on the play. We got to check that replay. Pete Carroll is hype. He is chewing that gum. Wow, so Russ, look at that. And Cooper Kupp, man, going up and getting it, holding on. That is a nice play there by Seattle. And all of a sudden, we're at the 32. So this is a great start for us. Russ in the gun again. Got a man in the backfield with him. It's a handoff, delayed handoff to Rawls, who, if he just would have read that, like, even remotely well, he would have had a gain there. But he gets stuffed in the backfield, 2nd and 13. Had the vision of Trent Richardson on that play. So Russ in the gun now at the 34. He's going to take the snap. It's another handoff to Rawls. That time, nothing to read. He just simply got decked. So now it's 3rd and 15. And suddenly, the wind has been taken out of our sails a little bit. So 3rd and 15 at the 37. You'd like to at least get a few yards here. Make it easier for Hauschka if you're going to take 3. Russ is looking. Last thing you want is to get sacked. And no, the last thing you want is to get intercepted. And that is Williams on the interception. So what did I say? Avoiding turnovers, and you just go ahead and give it away right there. So a drive that looked promising stalls out and then ends in an ugly interception. That is not how you want to start things here in Super Bowl 52. So now Big Ben is going to throw a quick strike to Gates, who cannot haul in the catch in traffic. Bobby Wagner in there for the pass breakup. Looks like Earl Thomas might have been involved too. Could this be different than last year's Super Bowl? Could we be looking at a defensive game? Roethlisberger looking. He had a man coming in. Dumps it off to, I think that's Vance McDonald, who's just going to gain about 2 on the play. It is. Now it's 3rd and 8. So if the defense could just get a stop here, things would be looking better for us. Ben's in the gun. Looks like he's got Le'Veon Bell with him. He's alone now. He's looking. Throws it deep. And wide open is Martavis Bryant. But he dropped it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, show us the replay. That looked like a catch. They're not going to show it to us. But man, great job there, whoever broke that one up. Let me know in the comments if you saw who it was. I'll give you a shout out in the next video. But man, that was clutch. That was very clutch. And it's a good punt. Lockett, nice little spin move and breaks a tackle and jukes his way to the 30. So that was a return of 12. And now Seattle, drive number 2. Let's see how they can bounce back from the interception. Got to have a short memory here. It's a heavy formation. I mean, this is a run all day, right? It's got to be. No, it's not. It's a pass. And Russ going to throw a strike there to Charles Clay, who's going to break a tackle and drag his defender all the way down to the 30. That was a big gain there by Charles Clay. I mean, how long was that? That was a nice play there. It's not going to tell us here. There it is. That was a 40-yard catch by Charles Clay. Very nice work there. Now we're at the 30 again, so we can move the ball. Russ is going to throw another strike there. It's brought in by Baldwin. Gain of 9. So now 2nd and 1 at the 21. And I wish the game was at night. It'd make this a little more immersive. It should be dark right now, but it's going to be a fake. And Russell Wilson, what are you doing, bro? Why does the game do this to us? This is the first Madden I've seen where Russell Wilson just like thinks he's Johnny Manziel. It's 3rd and 4. He's going to pass, I hope. He is. Caught by Lockett on the slant. So Russ has done a good job passing the ball, aside from that one ugly play. He's 4 of 5 right now for 90 yards and 1 interception. Now we're at the 14, about 1:35 left in the quarter. And it is a fake. It's a delayed handoff to Rawls, who spins, and he is going to dive his way into the end zone. That was a nifty little run there by Thomas Rawls. Show us the replay on that one. And Thomas Rawls, he was great in last year's Super Bowl. And man, that was a nice play there. And the dive, I don't even think the dive was necessary, but we'll certainly take it. And man, Ryan Shazier has just fallen victim to the spin moves today. But good work there by Thomas Rawls. So he gets us on the board, and it's going to be 7-0 here, as long as I didn't just jinx Stephen Hauschka. And I didn't. It's 7-0. So 5 plays, 71 yards on that drive, and great work there by the Seahawks. Definitely happy with those results, and now we're going to kick off. And Juju is going to have a chance, and he gets brought down at the 29-yard line. So Big Ben now, next drive, and they have 2 total yards. Let's see if they can do better on this drive. Heavy formation here. I'm going to guess it's a run. It is. Bell, and we knew it was a run too. He only gains about 2 there. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. About a minute left now in the first quarter. Big Ben's in the gun. It's going to be another handoff to Bell, and he is brought down there. 93, who is that? Chris Jones? Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell on the stop there. Been a good investment for us. We've done a good job stopping the run in these playoffs. Our D-line has done very well. No flags so far. Happy about that. 3rd and 7, and it is caught by Martavis Bryant. It is fumbled, and it's picked up by Bobby Wagner. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, so Martavis Bryant now on 3rd downs. A drop and a fumble, and 2 very similar looking plays. And oh yeah, well, I think he might have been down by contact though. I think that one might be coming back. Yeah, it's overturned. All right, yeah, he was down. But he does make the catch there, so that is a 1st down for the Steelers. That could have been big for us. And Big Ben's going to get the play off before the quarter ends. Le'Veon Bell technically never went down there. This game is busted, bro. Like, Madden 18 is a bad game. Like every Madden is, honestly, for like at least the last 10 years or so. But dang, this one has been the messiest so far. Bell is going to get a short game there, like about 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 5. So in the second quarter now, we're still up by 7. Steelers moving, though. They are at our 40. A 1st down here would be big. And that was A weak play call. They're just going to hand it off to Bell, who gets nothing. And now the Steelers are going to have to punt. I mean, me personally, I've got Big Ben, I've got Antonio Brown. 3rd and 5, I'm not handing it off. I don't care if it's Le'Veon Bell. That was dumb. And it is going to be a fine punt. We'll get the ball at the 15. Kicked it out of bounds. Now, next possession here for the Seahawks. They've been pretty good on offense today. Russ under center. It is going to be a handoff to Rawls, who is going to fight his way for a gain of about 4 there. And Mike Tomlin decides that's a good opportunity to kick the ground. Yeah, a 4-yard gain is definitely something that I would be really upset about too at this stage of the game. That makes sense. Russ gets a couple good blocks, and in traffic, he does get the completion to, I believe that was Tyler Lockett. It was. And that's good enough for the first down. So good job there by Russ, hanging strong there in the pocket. He's in the gun. And he is going to fake the handoff. It is a floater, and it was just too long there for, was that Cooper Kupp, I believe? Yeah, a little off target there. Would have been a big gain, though, had he hit him. And now he's got 4 receivers. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. I mean, you got Rawls open. Like, don't be... Okay. Apparently, he thought that Richard Sherman was an eligible receiver because he throws it to him there on the sideline. It's going to be 3rd and 10. I mean, you had him open for at least a few seconds. He could have gotten something there for you. But Russell Wilson's just going to play dummy ball. And that was a bad play, too. Now it's 4th and 10, and we're going to punt. So Russell Wilson, a couple head scratchers there those last few plays. I mean, early shades of Denver Broncos Russ, I think that we got there. And Ryan's going to punt. And it's going to be a good punt. And AB is going to spin. He's going to break a tackle, spin away again. And wow, that was a great return there by Antonio Brown. That's a gain of about 23 there on the return, 21 actually. So the Steelers, 4:44 left. Shout out to Jay-Z in the first half. 1st and 10. Ben is going to take the snap. And it is a fake. And he throws it across the middle. That is complete to Antonio Brown. That's a big gainer there. Now they're at the 44. 4:23 left, 1st and 10. Big Ben, 9 yards per attempt. Balanced offense, 5 runs, 5 passes. And it's a fake. They get a good block there. Ben looks like he might try and run it, but he's too old to be doing that. Still, though, good gain of about 6. Definitely no spring chicken. Inside of 4 minutes now, 2nd and 4. Ben. He's going to take the snap. It's a handoff to Bell, and that is a pretty good run. He is going to get the first down there, gain of about 6, I believe. Maybe 5. So 1st and 10 at the 33. Definitely the best Steelers drive we've seen so far. They're at least in field goal range. And Bell is going to get stuffed in the backfield. He's going to lose 1 there. And just like last year's Super Bowl, Le'Veon Bell cannot get anything going against us at all. I mean, this D-line has been doing its job. It is 2nd and 11. It's a handoff again, and an ill-advised one because he's going to gain nothing. It's going to set up 3rd and long now for the Steelers. And for Big Ben's sake, I hope it's not a handoff again. But here we go, 3rd and 11. He's dropping back. He's looking. He throws it. It is intercepted by Richard Sherman. And Richard Sherman is going to have a good return there. We are at the Steelers' 37. What a play on 3rd down. And the Legion of Boom is coming in clutch. Mike Tomlin almost looks less upset about this than that 4-yard gain we had a moment ago. Wow. Richard Sherman, what a play there. And that is going to get us in great field position here. That was clutch. Okay. So now 1st and 10 at the 37. So each quarterback now has thrown a pick. Big Ben's, dare I say, might have been a little bit more costly. 2:16 left in the half. Russ is going to pass. He is going to get a strike there to Charles Clay, and that is a gain of about 22. I don't think we'll get a playoff before the 2-minute warning, but good look there by Russell Wilson. He had some pressure coming, but really good job there. So now we're at the 15. And the Steelers are still scoreless. I mean, they were definitely in field goal range right there. Somebody jumped, but it didn't matter. He got back in place. Russ is going to scramble. And he's going to have a gain of about 12. You got to hold on to the ball there, and he does. So good play there by Russell Wilson. And now it's going to be 1st and goal at the 3. Russ in the gun. Goal line in the Super Bowl. We've seen this before. You just got to hold on to it. He's going to pass. He's not going to pass. He's going to get sacked there by Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree's got to be pretty young too, right? Early on in his career. So minute 26 left. 2nd and goal at the 7. Russ, what's he do? He's going to send Lockett in motion. He's going to pass again. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass there, but Lockett hauls it in. So now it's 3rd and goal at the 3. And if I'm you, I run down the clock a little bit. They're not going to, though, because they're not smart. Look at this. All this time, it's a heavy formation. They're probably going to get stuffed here. That's exactly what happens. I almost thought there was a chance. And yeah, man, like, there was a solid 20 seconds you could have chewed off the clock. But the CPU just has, like, no awareness whatsoever. And Halshka is going to make it a 10-point game. So, I mean, that's at least a 6-point swing right there. Instead of being 7-3 like you could have been, it is now 10-0. So Richard Sherman certainly helped us out there. A touchdown would have been great, and this is a nice return here. Up to the 34 is AB. He's dangerous. And the Steelers have time. I mean, 48 seconds left and 2 timeouts remaining. They could at least get into field goal range with a nice play or two here. They got to go about 40 yards maybe. Ben is looking. He's going to throw it short to Martavis Bryant, and they will use one of their timeouts as he gains 5. 42 seconds remaining now at the 39. Ben's in the gun. He takes the snap. He's looking. Scrambling and throws it deep. And it's intercepted again. And that's Cam Chancellor this time. And Cam Chancellor is going to have it at the 45 for us. Oh man, so the Legion of Boom is making their mark here in this first half. They say no thank you, Martavis Bryant. Martavis Bryant is having not a good first half. I'll say that much. Was he the target on that play? I think that was him right there, yeah. I mean, not really his fault. He had, like, what, 2 or 3 Seahawks in the area, so Big Ben is just ugly today. And there's Cam Chancellor, and he is going to have the interception. So now this changes things because we've got pretty good field position. We're at the 45. We really only need about 15, 20 yards to get in the field goal range. All 3 timeouts. Russ is going to pass. Short pass there to Charles Clay, and he gets out of bounds. Good job there, Charles Clay. Gain of about 3, but still, we'll take it. 26 seconds remaining. Russ is in the gun. And he's going to take the snap. He sends Lockett in motion. He's looking. Steelers sending pressure. And another pass there to the sideline. That one is incomplete. So now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 7. You might not be looking at any points here before the half. But that's okay. We at least kept the Steelers from doing so. So now 3rd and 7. And let's see here what we can get. Russ is going to scramble. No, he's brought down. He is brought down, and the Steelers are going to take it. Why are you going to take a timeout, bro? It's 18 seconds left. Grow up. So we're going to head into the half up 10-0. Because if the Steelers score here, I'll delete my YouTube channel. And what was that punt? Okay, actually that ended up being a pretty good one. And AB cannot make anything happen here. So 11 seconds. Good job there by John Ryan. Long hanging punt. And yeah, I'd have to imagine, yeah, the Steelers are just going to run it here. Like, why did you even waste our time taking a timeout, bro? Stupid. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Look. I mean, it's over. Yeah, Tomlin out here trying to use a timeout he doesn't have. And we're going to head into the half up 10-0. So, defensive battle so far. Rawls, Charles Clay making big plays. There's Cooper Kupp with that big catch on the first drive. And you have the Legion of Boom really making their mark on this game. They've really done a great job so far. And now we just got to hold on. So Steelers are going to get the ball to start the half. And not a great return there by Juju. I mean, not a horrible one, but you've definitely seen some big ones with AB today. That just was not one of them. So now the Steelers, what kind of pep talk do they have in the locker room? Can they come out and get something going here? Le'Veon Bell, that is probably his best rush of the day, as he's going to gain, what, 8? Yeah, easily. I mean, that's like tripling his yards per carry right there. And it's going to be 2nd and 2. Ben is going to take the snap. He hands it off to Bell, and Bell is decked and taunted there and kicked. Like, who is that? KJ Wright? I mean, that you'd think that'd be a flag right there, but thankfully Madden doesn't recognize that. So now it's 3rd and 4. There goes the yards per carry again, down to like 1. Ben's going to take the snap. He's going to pass, complete to Bryant. It's a 7-yard gain. Big Ben is 5 of 9 for 60 yards and 2 interceptions. So, not a good look for Big Ben here. About to be another Super Bowl loss for him. We hope. It's going to be fake handoff, and it is complete to Antonio Gates, who, he does get the ball knocked out, but out of bounds. Cam Chancellor was tired of that, and that's a big gain there by Antonio Gates, who is really old at this point, 35 years old. So him and Charles Clay, I think both have the longest receptions of the day. Big Ben is going to pass. It's a floater there, and it is caught on the sideline by whoever number 28 is. I don't know who that is. D'Angelo Williams, maybe? We're going to challenge. I don't know why, because that definitely was a catch. So thanks, Pete Carroll, for wasting a timeout. Definitely appreciate you doing that, buddy. Steelers, though, at the 13, this is the best they've looked all day. Handoff to Bell. He fights his way. He's going to gain about 4. And the Steelers are looking like they might have a chance this drive. So things are definitely looking different than they did in the first half. 2nd and 7 at the 9. But the Legion of Boom has come in clutch here. Let's see what they can do on this play. It's going to be another handoff, and Bell is stuffed. I believe that's Chris Jones who brought him down right there. 3rd and 7 now. That was Chris Jones, his first tackle of the day. That's a big one. So 3rd and 7 at the 10. A field goal would make it a 1-score game. Let's see what they do. Ben looking. Rolling out to his right. He might scramble. No, he's going to find Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. And Juju is going to get the Steelers on the board. So now it's 10-6 pending the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. Okay. And the Steelers, who looked absolutely lifeless in the first half, are now coming alive. Cooper Kupp on the kickoff return. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to get up to about the 29. Pretty solid return there by Cooper Kupp. So Seahawks offense made some good plays in the first half. Now let's see if they can keep that rolling here in the second. Let's see what kind of adjustments they made. Russ is going to take the snap. He's going to throw a quick strike there to Rawls, who is going to gain maybe 7 there on the play. Yep, gain of about 7. Good job there by Rawls on the catch. Now it's going to be 2nd and 3 at the 36. Russ looks like he's got a fullback in there with him. It's going to be a pass, quick pass there to Luke Wilson, who's going to have a good gain there of about 13. Another good play here. Seahawks at the 49. So already getting the first down on this drive, already at midfield. A touchdown here would be huge. Keep it a 2-score game, and it's a deep bomb there. It is caught by Doug Baldwin. That might be the biggest catch of the game so far. That was a huge play there. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he overthrew him a little bit too. Baldwin had to stretch out for that one. Had it been a little more on target, that would have been 6. But regardless, great play there. That's going to get us to the 16. That was a massive play there by Doug Baldwin. Great work. So now 1st and 10. He's going to send Rawls out wide, alone in the backfield. He is going to try and scramble, makes a man miss, makes another one not miss. Russ is going to gain 1 there. Again, another play where I'm not quite sure what he was thinking, but it's okay. He doesn't fumble, and that's really all that you can hope for when Russ decides to be Russ. 2nd and 9, we're at the 15, handoff to Rawls. He makes a little bit happen there, and Mike Tomlin just hates Thomas Rawls. Like, why is he kicking the ground every time Thomas Rawls gets the ball? Do these two have some kind of beef that I'm not aware of? It's 3rd and 5 at the 11. Russ is going to pass. He's looking. He's got a man chasing him. He's going to scramble, and Russell Wilson is going to fight his way in for the touchdown. Great job there by Russell Wilson. Looking like he could have gotten sacked there. He had a man coming in hot. And I don't know what Mike Tomlin... Is Mike Tomlin okay? Like, is Mike Tomlin having some kind of medical emergency here on the sideline? Was that Bud Dupree chasing him down? Good job there, though. Great job by Russ, keeping himself safe, just sliding his way on into the end zone. And as long as Stephen Hauschka does what he needs to do, which he does, it's back to being a 10-point game. But of course we know from last year, a double-digit lead against the Steelers in the Super Bowl isn't always safe. And Big Ben led his team to their first points of the game on the last drive. Let's see what he can do here. Juju is not making anybody miss again. Now at the 28. I mean, solid return. I don't know why I'm hating on Juju. I've got no reason to do that. Sorry, Juju. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line here for Big Ben. He is in the gun, and he will take the snap eventually. It's a handoff to Bell. Decent gain there of about 5. And you got to feel for Le'Veon Bell. I mean, having to go up against Michael Bennett, Chris Jones, Calais Campbell, and Frank Clark. That is a tough defensive line to run against. And then you got Bobby Wagner and Cam Chancellor waiting for you. Quick strike there to Antonio Gates. Honestly, might be your Super Bowl MVP for the Steelers so far, to be completely honest. 2 catches for 51 yards. He's been their best player on offense. 1st and 10 at the 49. So again, moving the ball. It's going to be a fake. Nice chip block there by Bell. Ben rolling to his left, throws it on the run, and it is out of bounds. So no gain there. Of course, it's going to be 2nd and 10. 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and things still looking pretty good for us. But if the Steelers score here, then that would be a big momentum shift, and Bell is going to stutter his way for a gain of, what, 1? Yeah, a couple yards on that play maybe. Not their best work. Going to be 3rd and 7 now, and it's a big one. If they don't get it here, I mean, let's see though. Ooh, and just a little off target there. Tough catch that would have been. That is incomplete. Not sure who the target on that play was, but ultimately the Steelers are going to have to punt. They got to be disappointed by that. And this could be a really big drive for us coming up here. And that punt is out of bounds at the 17. Mike Tomlin, again, is frustrated. He's just not having a good day today. I feel for him. Russ, next drive, he's in the gun. He takes the snap. Quick strike there to Lockett. Looks similar to that incompletion Big Ben just threw, but thankfully Russ is a little bit more on target. So 237 yards of offense for us to 173 for the Steelers. Who's your Super Bowl MVP at this stage of the game? I genuinely don't know who you'd even give it to. Richard Sherman, maybe? Ooh, Luke Wilson. Russell Wilson is going to make his case here, though. He's got the rushing score. If he can score again here on this drive, I think you'd give it to him. It would just be a bit underwhelming. Honestly, give the award to the whole Seahawks defense. Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman. Just say the Super Bowl MVP is the Legion of Boom. Rawls is going to have a gain of about 3 here. 2nd and 6. And the game's getting close to that clutch time. I mean, we're inside of 6 minutes here in just a moment. We're still up by 10. It's looking good. It's going to be a fake handoff. Russ is going to spin, and he has Doug Baldwin, who breaks a tackle. Wow. Okay, I did not see that one coming. So Doug Baldwin's going to have a good gain, and we're up to about the 36. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who your Super Bowl MVP is. I genuinely don't. After this drive, if we score, I figure it's probably going to be Russ, but it's not like he's been on fire this game. It is going to be a handoff to Rawls, who gets a good block, stutters, and does have a decent game there of about 8 maybe. Yeah, 8-yard gain. Rawls has played well. He just doesn't quite have the yardage. And it's looking like we're probably going to try and hand it off again here. About 5 minutes left to play. No, it's a fake. And it is complete to Luke Wilson, who gets tackled out of bounds. And it's another 1st and 10 now at the 22. So now inside of 5 minutes. Things are starting to look dire now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got to make something happen. If we score a touchdown here, it's going to be pretty ugly. Rawls is going to have a decent gain there of about 5. And now it's going to be 2nd and 5. About 4.5 left to play. Wilson's under center. And he will take the snap here in just a moment. He's going to hand it off to Ajayi, who hesitates and gains about 3 there. So now it's going to be 3rd and 2. We are inside of 4 minutes. If you're the Steelers, this is the biggest play of the game so far. What are the Seahawks going to do on offense, though? Going to be very interesting to see. It is going to be a handoff to Ajayi, who has the 1st down, and he almost has the touchdown. He is going to be out of bounds at the 1. Oh, and that is a crusher there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is not good at all. 3:43 left to play. The clock does stop, but now 1st and goal at the 1 for Seattle. And it's going to be a delayed. It's fumbled and recovered by the Steelers and Cam Hayward. Oh, Russell Wilson, though, with a clutch tackle. Whoa. And talk about goal line turnovers for the Seahawks. Wow, he got decked there by Ryan Shazier. And had it not been for Russell Wilson, that was a heroic play. Wow. Oh, man. So the Steelers they suddenly have life. I mean, it's not over. What a swing there, though. I mean, a touchdown and this thing's over, but now you're down by 10. That's a huge swing there. Ben's rolling to his right. He is going to throw, and it is caught by Antonio Gates again. So now the Steelers at the 41. What do? Wow. That is insane, bro. Okay, there's something crazy with these two teams. I don't know what it is, but now 1st and 10. It's a fake. Ben's got time. He's got a lot of time. Oh, he does get pressured there, and they do force the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10. And Mike Tomlin is just an emotional guy today. They have not shown Pete Carroll once, but it's like every time you show Mike Tomlin, he's in some form of crisis. Like, I genuinely hope he's okay. Martavis Bryant with the tough catch there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 to 35. And I mean, you are in field goal range, so worst case scenario, you could take the 3. As long as you don't turn it over again, which you've been doing quite a bit of this game. 3rd and 4, though, heavy formation. It's going to be a pass. Ben drops back. He's rolling, and he is off target there. He just missed his guy high. And yeah, for ones like Mike Tomlin, like the emotions I would say are warranted there. Now they got to get the field goal. It's not a super easy one, but not the hardest in the world either. It's going to be up, and it is good. So it is going to be 17-10 here. And it is back to being a one-score game. But the Seahawks offense, they've done a good job moving the ball today. Let's just see if they can close this thing out. It is a low-scoring Super Bowl, much lower scoring than last year. Lockett's going to get us to about the 26. Let's see Cooper Kupp on this drive a little bit. He has been quiet outside of that one big grab in the first quarter. I don't want to see us just trying to run the ball here because I think we're going to go 3 and out if we do that. And yeah, Rawls is just getting dogged out here. He gets decked again. And there, Mike Tomlin's starting to cheer up a little bit. We don't have to call a play before the 2-minute warning. In fact, we would be well advised not to. But of course, Russell Wilson has no common sense. And he's going to throw a quick strike there to Rawls. So, good job there saving the Steelers a timeout. Definitely appreciate you doing that, guys. And now, like, I need you to pass it here. It's going to be a run, and that is cowardly. How stupid. This is just dumb. Okay, so now here come the Steelers, and they're going to be able to tie this thing up. It's going to come down to the Legion of Boom, because that was the worst called drive I think I've ever seen. That was garbage from start to finish. Getting the playoff before the 2-minute warning, just awful. Awful, awful, awful. It's a punt, of course. Long punt, and Antonio Brown is thankfully going to get wrapped up there at the 22 by number 26, who blocked the kick last week against the Packers. And now let's see, Big Ben, game on the line, down by 7. This thing looked like it was over a moment ago. We've heard this story before. He's going to scramble, and he's going to slide. That's a gain of about 8. About a minute and a half left to play here. They're at the 30. And let's see if the Legion of Boom can clutch things out for us. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. It's caught by Brown. And that might have been a face mask there. Yep, it was. So, yeah, really, really clutch work there by the defense. I think Madden's scripting this, to be honest with you. Richard Sherman called for the face mask on Antonio Brown. It's going to give the Steelers the ball at hour 42. So this is great. I mean, thankfully, though, if they score fast enough, we have time to hopefully get a field goal and not make this thing go into overtime. Ben's going to scramble again. Please, Bobby Wagner, just deck him. He's going to gain 2. Would have been great to have seen a fumble there. 2nd and 8, minute 15 left to play. They're at the 40. They get the play off. Ben is going to try and scramble again. What are you doing, bro? Against Bobby Wagner? Like, do you have something to prove? 3rd and 4. They're at the 36. Inside of a minute now. Ben, he's going to have to pass this play, right? He's looking. He's getting pressured. And he is brought down by Michael Bennett. That is a clutch play. Now, this is your ball game right here, guys. 4th and 12 for the Steelers. What do they do? You got Antonio Brown. You got Martavis. You got Juju. Who do you go to? It's caught. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know who that was. Who's number 11? And they spike it. Wow. Okay. So 35 seconds left. They're at the 21. They got 1 timeout remaining. What a clutch play there. Is that Marcus Wheaton maybe? I don't know. Ben's going to fake the handoff. He's pressured. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Earl Thomas. And Earl Thomas might run this thing back. He will. It's going to be a pick 6 for Earl Thomas. No way. It's over. It's over. Earl Thomas has delivered Seattle their 3rd Super Bowl of the decade, and the Legion of Boom has made their statement on this whole decade, guys. Oh my goodness. What did we say before the drive started? We needed the Legion of Boom to clutch it out, and one of the faces of the Legion of Boom, one of the best safeties of the last 10, 15 years, Earl Thomas, is going to get it done. Wow. That is insane. That's your Super Bowl MVP right there, guys. Earl Thomas. It's got to be Earl Thomas. Holy moly. 24-10. It's over. 18 seconds left. It's done. I mean, these last 18 seconds, they're a formality. If the Steelers win this game, I'll delete my YouTube channel and I'll shave my head. Because, like, it's done. It is done. 15 seconds remaining. I don't even think mathematically it'd be possible. I think it'd be like a 0.000001% chance. You'd have to score on this play, get the onside kick, and score on the next play. Not happening. Almost intercepted again. I mean, it is desperation time. I get it. It's pretty much just going to be a Hail Mary at this point to regain some of your pride, I suppose. But wow. That is absolutely incredible. Almost picked again. 5 seconds remaining. I mean, it's over, guys. It's done. Matt, at this point, it's impossible. We are Super Bowl champions once again, you guys. We have went back to back. So we have now taken down Peyton Manning, and we have taken down Ben Roethlisberger not once, but twice. And what's the call here? It is going to be holding on the offense. I don't know if we accepted or declined it. It's 4th and 10. We declined it. Either way, it doesn't matter. Second left on the clock. Only thing to see is if we get another interception here. Ben is going to throw a suicide bomb. And that's it. That's it, guys. We're Super Bowl champions. We have done it. And now all that's left to see is the celebration. So who's your Super Bowl MVP? And there's the confetti just spawning out of nowhere. So we went back to back, you guys. This is incredible. Look at the Legion of Boom celebrating. Doing the same celebration you see in every single Madden. That's fine. Cam Chancellor, Pete Carroll, Bobby Wagner. There's Big Ben. Honestly, you hate to see it if you're Big Ben. You really do. But man, you guys, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. If you're still here, let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Now you're showing the highlights. There's Big Ben throwing his 1 touchdown pass of the game to Juju. You got to show us that pick 6. There's Thomas Rawls. He got us on the board early. And there it is, man. One of the most clutch plays in Super Bowl history. I mean, shades of Tracy Porter right there. Bobby Wagner, wait, they gave it to Bobby Wagner? Okay. We're going to ignore that. We're deciding Earl Thomas is Super Bowl MVP. I don't care. We're ignoring that. That doesn't matter to us. And we've done it. We have done it. Russell Wilson, efficient game there. No passing touchdowns, but 76% completion rate. And we hold Big Ben to an awful game. And that's going to do it. So we come out on top. We are Super Bowl champions, 24-10, 3-time world champs now. Here's your final look at the team. So obviously some great growth here. Ali Marpet, of course, up to a 96. Thomas Rawls up to an 88. You got Ryan Ramczyk up to an 86. And let's look at the defense. So Chris Jones, second-year player, is an 86. Frank Clark is an 85. The Legion of Boom still going strong here. Amazing season. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like, comment, let me know your thoughts. Always happy to hear those, and I will see you guys in part 4. And super quick, before any real-life free agents, we do, of course, have the situation with Thomas Rawls. I'm going to make the decision we are not bringing him back. This was his final season with the Seahawks in real life. I think his reasons for leaving the team were different than ours. Ours are simply just that we're not going to pay him. Great player for us, but ultimately we've got a lot of other guys who we're already paying quite a lot to, or guys whose contracts are going to be coming due. And thankfully, no one else on this list is anyone that we're going to miss. So if you guys are curious, that is why Thomas Rawls will not be with us next season. Luke Wilson also is someone I'm probably not going to bring back. And now, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.